Hello and welcome to the Orientation to Ontario podcast series. My name is Max and I am glad you are here with us today. The Orientation to Ontario, or O2O podcast series, is created especially for newcomers like you to make your journey of settling in Ontario a little easier. In today's episode, we will be talking about something very important for many families, childcare and education in Ontario. To help us learn more, I am joined by my co-host and educator, Mira, who will share useful information and resources. So let us get started. Welcome to the podcast, Mira.
Thank you, Max. Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here. Whether you are looking for childcare or for preparing to register your child in school, I will share some basic information to guide you.
That will be great, Mira, because childcare in Canada differs greatly from country to country. And I am sure many newcomer parents or guardians are eagerly wondering about options are available to them.
So in Ontario, there are two main types of childcare: licensed and unlicensed. Licensed childcare is inspected by the Ministry of Education and must meet health, safety, and learning standards. On the other hand, unlicensed childcare is usually a private arrangement, such as with a babysitter in one's home, and it is legal, as long as no more than 5 unrelated children under the age of 10 are cared for. I should also add that every provider has different rules. Some may offer full-time care, while others provide part-time or drop-in services. Fees and waitlists also vary.
What would you say are some tips to help newcomers decide?
My recommendation to newcomer parents is that when choosing childcare, it is very important and helpful to ask key questions such as, does the childcare have flexible hours? Will the parent be charged late fees? Also, what happens if you are late picking up your child? Will the parent be charged late fees? And is there a penalty if the child is absent and unable to attend?
Those are all helpful points. Now, Mira, what happens if a family cannot afford childcare?
So if a family is unable to afford childcare, the Government of Ontario offers subsidies to help each family cover childcare costs. But there are eligibility criteria the family needs to meet first. The best way to learn more about if you qualify for subsidized childcare is to speak with a settlement counselor or to visit ontario.ca.
So far, Mira, you have given us information about accessing paid childcare. Now let me ask, are there any free programs for young children?
Yes. The Ontario Early Years Program, now called Early On and Family Centers, offer free, high-quality programs for families and children from birth to age 6. A parent or guardian must attend with the child, and the Early On centers focus on play-based learning and also provide many useful resources for families. For example, information on child development, parenting, nutrition, along with access to qualified professionals who help families find a network of resources and support.
Now that sounds like it must be a very popular program.
Yes, it is. And the Early On program commonly has a long waiting list. I would recommend parents learning more about the programs in their community and putting their name on the wait list even before their child is eligible for childcare services.
Yes, absolutely. That is a really good idea. So Mira, now let us move on to discussing options for school-age children. Can you give us some information for this age group?
Yes, most children begin kindergarten at age 4 or 5. After that, education continues in elementary school, which is kindergarten, to grade 8, followed by secondary school, which is grades 9 to 12. I should add that public school is free, and by law, children between the ages of 6 and 18 must attend.
Okay, sounds good. And how do parents register their children?
Parents should contact their local school board. Children are usually placed in schools near their home. Newcomer students may also be assessed to see if they need additional support, such as English as a second language, ESL.
Okay. And what about French language programs?
So in the English language school system, there are 3 main options: Core French, in which French is taught as a subject; Extended French, in which at least one subject is taught in French; and French Immersion, in which 2 or more subjects are taught in French. It is important to point out that not every school offers these programs, so parents should confirm with their school board first. Speaking of specialized programs, I have also heard about heritage language programs.
Can you explain this program, please?
Certainly. Heritage language programs, also called International Languages Program, are offered by many school boards and are usually scheduled outside school hours. Example on the evening and weekends. Max, are these free? Mira, yes, they are free and the languages offered depend on the local community needs and available qualified instructors. Examples include Arabic, Mandarin, Spanish, Urdu, Portuguese, Somali, Polish, Vietnamese, and many more. Such helpful information. Thank you so much. Always happy to share, and remember, for more information, you can visit ontario.ca or check with your local school board.
This brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for listening to the Orientation to Ontario podcast series. To learn more and to access resources in multiple languages, visit our website and explore our digital tools such as webinars, fact sheets, the Arrive On app, the Mental Health Guide, the O20 chatbot, and the First Steps in Canada Planner. The link to our website and all digital resources is in the description below. Until next time, take care and welcome again to Ontario.